Does the superintendent implement the vision of the board? So the board has to be professional enough to say, this is where we want to see our school district go in the next 5 years. For example, when I got on the board in 2012, one of the issues we had in our district is we wanted our students to be more globally rounded, well-rounded, because we realized that the internet was becoming a bigger and bigger tool. So one of the ways we implemented that was by starting with our middle schools and giving them one-to-one technology. That was tough. We had to make some financial decisions on how are we going to buy 1,000, 2,000 iPads for students. But that was our vision, and we made it happen. And that is a segue into how does the superintendent manage finances? I can sit up here and talk about all the lofty goals I want to, but at the end of the day, somebody has to pay for it. And he or she needs to be the person that's managing those finances, particularly now, as we are about to go into or are in a financial crisis. I need a superintendent that's going to be steadying the steer of that boat, saying, we're not going to flounder, but this is how we want to make this happen. I don't want a superintendent that sits in his office every day. Does he or she get out to the schools? How does he or she treat the staff? Is he nice to the janitors? Does he talk to the bus drivers? And then family events. On Fridays, everybody is at a football game. Is my superintendent there? Is he talking to the families? Or is he just, or is he not there? And finally, last but not least, how's my superintendent with students? When he sees kids at the football game, do they say, hey, Mr. Burrows, how are you? And in my district, they do. And that's important to me. The improvements I'd like to see for the school board is, we're a 5-person board and we only meet once a month. And so we have a lot that we have to get done in a 30-day period. I'd like to see us all take different aspects of what's going on in the board and work on them almost individually and come back at the end of the month to discuss them. That way, we're making sure that the business of the board is continuing to go forward and we're not losing those 30 days, because sometimes we do. So we're not losing those 30 days in prep time, or we didn't talk about it, or I didn't know what you thought. So that is, I think, is a better way for my school board to function.